Something holy is moving across the realm of the living and the realm of the dead. A line has been drawn. A whisper has been released from heaven. Someone you once held with all your heart, someone who is no longer walking on this earth, has spoken your name with such love and urgency that the heavens responded. And now, Archangel Michael says with firm command, 3 minutes left. I order you to open this now. A soul in heaven you love dearly has asked for this message to reach you. Don't try to skip this. It's only for you. You have sensed something lately. A presence, a strange breeze in a still room, a dream you didn't fully understand. That wasn't your imagination. That was your connection to the one who has crossed over. They are not far. They are not gone. They are watching you, and today they have cried out to heaven on your behalf, not with words, but with a spirit filled with love and sorrow, saying, "Please God, let them know what I couldn't say before I left." And so this message was born. God says to you, there are no accidents in my kingdom. There are no missed messages in my timing. What you are reading now is the response to your silent question, do they know how much I love them? And I say, yes, they knew. They know. And now they are trying to speak. There is a pain you have buried deep, the goodbye that was never complete, the final words that were never spoken. You have carried guilt, questions, regret, but God says, today I remove that burden. Today I give you peace. And through this message, I will let you hear what they could not say. I forgive you. These words are not coming from a stranger. They are from the person in heaven who left too soon. They forgive the moments you didn't call, the time you walked away, the laughter you missed. They forgive the words left unspoken because their heart is now pure, filled with light, and they want only peace for you. They say, I saw your tears when you thought no one else did. I watched you grieve silently when the world expected you to be strong. I heard every whispered apology, and now I send you this message not to make you cry, but to set you free. You have been visited in dreams, even if you didn't understand them. Sometimes they came in the form of a voice, a song, a memory so strong it pulled you into stillness. That was their way of saying, I am still with you. I never really left. The body may perish, but love remains eternal, and the love between you two was not ordinary. It was sacred. God says, what I joined in love, not even death can separate. Today, this message has been released with divine urgency. Archangel Michael stands by your side now, his sword of light guarding your heart. He says, you have 3 minutes to decide whether you will open your heart or keep pretending everything is okay. You've hidden the ache behind strength, the sorrow behind success, but your soul still longs for closure. And heaven says, here it is. There are things you blamed yourself for, moments you replayed over and over asking, could I have done more? But God answers now, no. You did what you could, and it was enough. The person you love doesn't want you to suffer anymore. They see your pain, your confusion, your attempts to move on, and they want you to know, I am proud of you. Yes, they see what you've become, stronger, kinder, quieter, but inside, still broken in places. They want you to heal, to smile without guilt, to love again without shame. They say, please live, please laugh, please dance for me, please remember me with joy, not pain. There is something happening around you right now. You think it's random, but it's not. Heaven has shifted things. This message is not just about the past, it's about your future. Someone is about to enter your life who carries a very similar spirit to the person you lost. You'll feel comfort when they speak, familiarity in their laughter, a strange peace when they look at you. That's not a coincidence. That is divine orchestration. Your loved one is helping bring healing through others. God says, I have allowed this moment of divine visitation to prepare you for what's next, because something big is coming. A blessing that your loved one in heaven prayed you would receive. A destiny that was spoken over you when you were just a child. They knew even then that you were chosen, and they have been cheering for you from above, asking heaven to protect you until your moment comes. And it's close, closer than you think. In 3 days, something will happen that feels small, but will open a very big door. You'll recognize it by this. You will feel a strange warmth in your chest, as if someone is hugging you without touching you. That will be their way of saying, this is the moment I prayed for you. That moment will be the start of everything shifting. You've waited, you've suffered, you've questioned, but God says, I have never left you. I have wept with you, and now I have moved for you. The angels have written your name on today's scroll. There's a letter you never wrote, something you wish you had said. God says, write it. Even if you don't send it, let your soul speak. Say the things that live in your heart. Heaven will hear it. Your loved one will feel it, and healing will begin. You're not crazy for sensing their presence. You're not losing your mind for thinking they're near, because they are. In spirit, in memory, in divine mystery. They are assigned to your story in a way that defies logic, and today they came to whisper, I'm okay, and I want you to be okay too. There's something else. Before they left, they noticed something you didn't. Someone in your life who doesn't have your best intentions. They couldn't warn you in time, but they've been pleading with heaven to send you protection, and now this message is part of that protection. God says, I will reveal this hidden enemy soon. When I do, don't argue, don't fight, just walk away, because when this enemy is removed, the door to your next season will swing wide open. You may feel weak, but heaven sees you as strong. You may feel forgotten, but heaven has been moving mountains for you in silence. You may feel guilty for being alive while they are gone, but God says you are still here because your purpose is not finished. You have something they didn't get the time to do, and they are depending on you to do it. They left behind more than memories. They left behind a spiritual assignment, a dream, a cause, a passion, something they always talked about. Now you feel that pull, that passion, that call. It's not random. It's your inheritance. Step into it. Continue the legacy. Honor them by becoming everything they hoped you'd be. And yes, they know your flaws, your failures, your hidden fears, and still they love you. Still they choose you. Still they are rooting for you. Heaven is not mad at you. Heaven is not disappointed in you. Heaven is proud of your courage, your endurance, your quiet strength. God says, I will use your pain as prophecy. What broke you will build others. What made you cry will one day be your testimony. And to you who feel like giving up, don't. You are too close, too chosen, too called. Your pain is proof that your future is powerful. Your story is not over. And today, the voice from heaven, the one you love, the one you lost, joins with the angels and says, live, love, forgive, begin again. You will start to see feathers, dimes, flickering lights. Don't be afraid. These are signs your loved one is near. Their spirit is at peace, but their love lives on. You carry them in your smile, in your silence, in your fight. They are proud of how far you've come. And now God whispers, rest. I've got you. Let the tears fall. Let the memories rise, but don't stay stuck in grief. Let this message be your permission to live again, to love again, to dream again, because that's what they want for you. That's what heaven wants for you. This was no accident. You were meant to read this. Don't skip it. Don't forget it. Something is coming. And when it arrives, you will remember this moment and whisper to yourself, they knew. They were watching. They sent me this. You are not alone. You are never forgotten, and heaven is closer than you think. Today is not ordinary. This is not coincidence. This is not imagination. This is divine orchestration. And you are standing in a moment that was written before you were born. I, the Lord your God, am sending this message through time and space, across the veil of life and death, to reach your heart, your spirit, your ears, right now. This is not a message to be delayed. Archangel Michael was released with a divine instruction. Deliver this word within the final 3 minutes of a heavenly alignment. 3 minutes left. 3 minutes before something in the unseen moves on your behalf. A person who once walked this earth with you, someone you loved deeply, someone who shaped part of your heart, is now with me in heaven, and they have asked me with urgency, please, Lord, let them hear this. Let them not skip this. Let them not delay. Let them not scroll away. They asked, I answered, and now I speak. They are with me, they are safe, they are alive in the way only heaven understands life. Full, bright, unbroken. They are not in pain, they are not lost, they are not angry, but they are watching you, and they know what you've been carrying. They know about the nights you cried for them silently, the dreams where you saw their face and woke up aching. They know about the memory that still clings to your soul like a fragrance that won't fade. They saw you when you whispered their name. They heard you when you said, I wish you were here. They stood next to you in moments you thought you were alone. And they came to me and said, God, please let them know I see them. Let them know I'm still with them. Let them know I haven't forgotten them. So now I, the Lord your God, speak for both of us. Heaven and earth are touching. This message is not like the others. This is sacred. You were chosen to read this at this exact moment. If you delay, you'll miss the opening that has been timed precisely for your healing. That's why Archangel Michael was sent, not as a reminder, but as a guardian of the clock. 3 minutes, a window, a veil parting, and in that sliver of divine time, your loved one's voice echoes through me. They want you to know they never stopped loving you. The love was not buried. It did not decay. It did not disappear. It ascended. It became pure, stronger, eternal. You were not left behind. You were kept. You were covered. You are being watched over even now. There were moments you should have broken, car crashes that almost happened, illnesses that passed you by, decisions that should have ruined everything but didn't. Do you know why? Because they were interceding in heaven, because I allowed their voice to speak in the courts of heaven over your name. You've been saying, God, I just wish I could hear from them. Just once. Just something. This is that moment. This is the something. Their spirit is not gone. Their spirit is with me, and I'm allowing them to reach you now because you needed this, because you almost gave up, because you almost turned your heart off, because you stopped believing there was anything beyond the pain. And they couldn't stand to watch you spiral, so they pleaded. They called your name in my presence. They said, God, open a door. Let them know they still matter. Let them know I still care. And I, the Lord, have opened that door. I'm about to lift a grief you didn't even realize was still sitting on your shoulders. I'm about to touch a part of your heart that's been frozen. You kept going, you kept working, you kept surviving, but a piece of you never healed. That piece was tied to the person who left, the one who now stands in my glory. Pat, looking down at you with nothing but love, mercy, and admiration. Yes, admiration. They are proud of you. You don't even know how much. They saw you fight through every storm since they left. They saw the days you wanted to quit. They saw how you still honored their memory even when others forgot. And they've been waiting for this exact day, because this is the day I set aside to tell you the truth. You are not forgotten. You are not alone. You are not cursed. You are not broken beyond repair. The ache you carry is not a life sentence. It's a birth canal. You are about to enter a new level of healing, peace, and blessing. Something that only comes when heaven speaks directly to you. That's why Michael came. That's why I let your loved one's name rise before my throne. That's why this message exists. It's just for you. You have been through enough. You've suffered in silence, smiled through sadness, served others while carrying wounds. Your tears were never wasted. Before I continue, my beloved child, allow me to pause, for there is a sacred secret I've kept just for you. And now is the moment I choose to reveal it. Activate your mind's wealth attraction center. Back in the time of Moses, an ancient code was created. This ancient code has the power to activate your mind's wealth attraction center. That's the part of your mind that knows how to effortlessly seek out and manifest what you desire. This wealth attraction code from the time of Moses was only recently rediscovered by the latest cutting-edge AI technology. Before the elites get this site shut down, click the link in the description or comment section to unlock the secret. Access this ancient wealth attraction code right here. My beloved child, now is the time to act. Step forward in faith. God bless you. Every one of them was collected. Every moment of grief was witnessed. Every unanswered question was recorded. I know the ones you still ask. Why did they leave? Could I have done more? Were they in pain? Do they know how much I love them? Let me answer. They did not leave alone. I came for them myself. They are not angry. They do not blame you. They were not afraid. In their final moment, I was there. I whispered their name. I showed them what was next. They saw me, and they were at peace. The pain stopped, the confusion lifted, and the only thing they longed for in that moment was your peace. They didn't fear for themselves. They feared for you, how you'd survive. And now, years or maybe days later, you're still here. And that's a miracle. I'm restoring what their departure tried to steal: joy, stability, sleep, hope. I'm restoring it, starting now. You will feel it soon. A lightness, a weight lifted, a sudden calm. That's not your imagination. That's me answering their prayer for your healing. You've kept something of theirs. An object, a letter, a voicemail, a photo, and every time you touch it, something stirs in your soul. That's not just memory, that's connection. Heaven's veil is thin when love is real, and their love was real. It still is. There's something they want you to stop doing. Stop blaming yourself. Stop believing you missed your chance to say the right thing. They know your heart. They heard you even after they were gone. They know what you meant. They forgive what you thought was unforgivable. They want you to let yourself be free. You've punished yourself for too long. And now I must tell you something else. They were not the only one watching you. I've sent others. You felt them. Grandparents, friends, someone you lost young. Their presence still lingers because their purpose is still connected to you. You are the living continuation of what they dreamed about. Don't let their memory fade into regret. Let it empower you to finish what they couldn't. I'm not done. A door is opening, and on the other side of that door is restoration. Restoration of family, of identity, of clarity. You're going to understand things that never made sense before. Dreams will return, purpose will reawaken, and miracles will begin to manifest. But you must take this seriously. This window will not last forever. Archangel Michael says 3 minutes. This is the final stretch before the shift. Don't scroll, don't doubt, don't walk away from this message thinking it was nice words. This is not just a message. This is a divine encounter. Heaven chose you. You have no idea how many barriers were broken just to bring this moment into your reality. Don't waste it. Say their name out loud. Honor their memory. Let them know you receive this. Your voice matters more than you know. Heaven responds to it, and I, God, respond to it instantly. You were chosen for more. This pain is not your final chapter. This ache is not the end of your story. I'm resurrecting the life they dreamed you'd live. I'm reviving the joy you thought you'd never feel again. I'm sending signs. Watch for them. Feathers, fragrances, sudden memories, songs that hit your spirit. Those are not random. Those are confirmations. You're not imagining it. You're receiving spiritual signals that their love is still alive. The enemy wanted to use their death to end your purpose, but instead, I'm using their legacy to ignite it. You're going to speak, write, create, love, and live again, not despite what happened, but because of it. The next 7 days will feel different. Watch for it. Don't question the peace. Don't resist the signs. Let me move. Let heaven speak. Let the past breathe without letting it bind you. You are still their beloved, and you are still mine. I was there when they left, and I am here as you begin again. This is not the end. This is the message. This is your moment. Don't skip this. It's just for you. I am with you. Archangel Michael says there are only 3 minutes left. You are not just reading words. You are standing in a supernatural intersection. Everything is aligning, and someone who has already crossed into eternity, someone you loved, someone whose memory still burns softly in your chest, is standing in my presence right now, whispering your name, asking me, pleading, please let them hear this. Yes, this message has come from my throne, but it was delivered because someone who loves you is watching from above and cannot stay silent anymore. They see something approaching in your life, something they fear you'll miss if you keep ignoring the signs. That's why this message had to come now. This is not a message to entertain your curiosity. This is not a spiritual suggestion. This is a divine summons. Don't try to skip it. They've been trying to reach you for days, nudging your dreams, whispering in your spirit, sending signs in small moments. But today, heaven can no longer wait. Archangel Michael, the guardian and warrior of my host, is standing at your door with this urgent message. He has counted every tear you've shed in silence. He has recorded every moment you've wished they could speak again. And now, by my mercy, they are speaking through me for you. They see the burden on your heart. They know the weight you carry. They were there the night you cried and whispered their name into the dark. They saw you staring at the ceiling, wondering, can you see me? Do you miss me? Did I do enough before you left? And the answer from heaven is yes. Yes, they saw. Yes, they still love you. Yes, they miss you, but not with pain, with purpose. And yes, they have something to say. They have watched you carry guilt you were never meant to hold. They've seen you replay memories, moments, last words. They've watched you struggle with decisions, wondering what they would say if they were still here. And now in heaven's light, they have clarity, and their message is clear. Let go. You are forgiven. You are seen. You are not alone. They want you to live, not just survive. Not just move through days with heaviness, but really live. They see the dreams you have buried, They see the gifts you've locked away. They know there's something beautiful inside you that this world hasn't fully seen yet. And they are asking me, your God, your Father, to stir your soul, to breathe fresh life into you because your time has come. They want to tell you something very important. I see what you cannot see yet. You are about to walk into something that will shift your whole life. They've seen glimpses of what I've written in your book, the divine assignment, the restoration, the surprises I've prepared, and they don't want you to miss it. They don't want fear to paralyze you or sadness to keep you stuck. They are urging you, open your eyes, lift your head, trust God again. You may not believe this yet, but I, your Lord, confirm it. A door is about to open that you didn't even knock on. A door someone in heaven helped arrange. You think they're gone, but their influence has not ended. Their intercession is still moving. Their love for you has crossed the boundary of time, and they've joined with my angels to push open what you could not open alone. I need you to be still for this moment. Don't rush away. Don't think this is just another spiritual message. This is deeply personal. That loved one in heaven, they carry your name in their praise. They have spoken about you to me. They have thanked me for keeping you alive when you were tired. They have rejoiced every time you smiled again. And now they plead with me, God, please don't let them go another day without knowing what you are about to do. So listen, I will speak now with clarity and power. You are about to receive a visitation. It may come in a dream, it may come in a conversation, it may come in the form of someone walking into your life unexpectedly. But when it happens, your spirit will leap. You will feel peace. You will feel confirmation. That will be the moment your new chapter begins. I am about to restore what was taken from you, what grief tried to bury. I am about to resurrect what guilt tried to destroy. I am about to heal. You are not a mistake. Your story is not over. There is more, and I am the author. But I must also warn you, there is someone around you who has not been honest. This person has smiled to your face, but spoken against you in secret. And your loved one from heaven sees it. They have asked me to protect you from this soul. That's why I've been stirring your discernment. That's why you felt uneasy around them lately. That's why conversations feel off. Why something in your heart says, something's not right. They are not meant to walk into this next season with you, and I will remove them gently if possible, forcefully if necessary, because I love you, because you are mine, because I have plans that cannot be delayed by deception. Now hear this. In 3 days you will notice something strange, a coincidence, a sign, a repeated number, word, or encounter. It will seem random, but it will not be. It is my hand, it is my signal. It is the confirmation that the gates of heaven are opening over you. You felt forgotten, but I have not forgotten you. You've asked, why do others move forward while I'm stuck? But I say to you now, your delay was for preservation. I was preparing your table in the presence of those who doubted you, and now the feast is ready. The oil is being poured. The crown is being polished. The robe is being fitted, and soon, very soon, you will stand where you once fell, and you will shine. The person in heaven who loves you wants you to forgive yourself. That's their greatest request. They see how hard you've been on yourself, but they know the truth. They see you the way I see you, growing, trying, fighting, surviving, and they want you to walk in freedom. So release the guilt. They do not hold anything against you. They carry only love. Now, let me speak of your next relationship. Someone is coming, not to distract you, but to align with you. They will remind you of what love is supposed to feel like. They will not play games. They will not leave you guessing. They will speak peace to your soul. They will cherish your scars, and you will know this is what heaven planned. This is not a fantasy. It is a divine promise. But you must heal. You must stop rehearsing old pain. You must allow me to restore your faith in connection, in friendship, in love, because this person is closer than you think, and they will arrive when you are ready. You are almost ready. Now, let me also say this. Your name has come up in places you don't know yet. People have seen your work, your heart, your talent, your light. Someone is talking about you right now behind closed doors, but not to harm you, to elevate you, to recommend you, to open doors, to send help. You don't have to chase it. Just stay faithful. I am bringing it to you. And when it comes, it will come suddenly. Suddenly the phone call, suddenly the connection, suddenly the invitation, suddenly the yes that cancels every no you've heard. Suddenly the door will open, and you will know God did this. Not me, not man, only God. I need you to believe again, not just in me, but in you. In what I placed inside you, in what I called you to do. You are not too late. You are not too old. You are not too broken. I make all things new, including you. Your loved one in heaven wants you to promise something right now. Promise me that you will keep going. Promise that you will not give up. Promise that you will speak life even when you feel empty. Promise that you will not silence your gift. Promise that you will honor the life they lived by fully living yours. This promise matters because they are watching and they are proud. Now, I will close this message with one final truth. This message found you today because I ordained it. I used Archangel Michael to make sure it reached you. I allowed time to pause, distractions to clear, and your heart to open. Before I continue, my beloved child, allow me to pause, for there is a sacred secret I've kept just for you, and now is the moment I choose to reveal it. I'm so high right now. As I write this email, I'm feeling very high. It's not high in the way you think, though. I'm high with excitement after reading about Rabbi Takov. Who's Rabbi Takov? He's the man behind a brand new prosperity prayer that manifests cash for people everywhere, no matter what their previous circumstances. This is not just another prayer for manifesting abundance. It was discovered in the same place as the Dead Sea Scrolls. According to Time magazine, those scrolls are the most important find of the last century. So important that the Israeli government has spent millions since 2017 finding lost fragments of the scrolls in the Red Sea. If you want to manifest more money in less time than you ever thought possible, click the link in the description or comment section to unlock the secret. Get instant access to the prosperity prayer right here. Do it now before those who funded the page have it taken down. My beloved child, now is the time to act. Step forward in faith. God bless you. And now you must decide what to do with it. But know this, heaven is moving. Your loved one is smiling, your enemies are being exposed, your doors are unlocking, and I, your Father, am walking with you. Today is sacred. Today is marked, and it is only the beginning. Do not skip this. Do not scroll past it. Do not forget it. This was just for you. Amen.